Hi everybody, it's time for another J9’s Patio Chat check-in, back on the patio. It is a beautiful day here in Halifax and I want to get my patio chat in the books before I head to Paul and Anita's this evening for a special birthday dinner. We'll talk about that when we get to birthdays. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are. I had a chance to get out in the sunshine today and I'm sitting on my patio now. I feel very lucky. The weather's great. We aren't in the heat wave anymore, but it's certainly a beautiful sunny day here in Halifax. So I hope it's sunny where you are as well. Birthdays. It is Christine Thompson Lake's birthday, and I met Christine through my friend Sharon, and she is a beautiful person. I've talked about her before. I talked about her for Go Gray in May. So Christine, I hope you're having a wonderful birthday with your husband. And I'm not sure if you're able to see your kids or grandkids. I know you can't always see them. I can't keep up with that completely, but I know that if you can, I'm sure you will. It's Danny's birthday, and that is Val's brother, and Val is my cousin Ronnie's wife. My cousin-in-law, someone very special to me, and she's a regular Patio Chat watcher. I know she hasn't been watching as much lately, but she's certainly been a big supporter over my time doing the Patio Chat. So I hope, Val, that your brother Danny had a great birthday. It's Susan O'Quinn's birthday, and that is Mary's daughter. I talked about Mary yesterday, or the day before, because Sandy was having a birthday. So Sandy and Susan are sisters. And I think I had said that we had celebrated Mary's birthday last year. What I meant by that was that we actually virtually celebrated because it was her 80th birthday, so it was a milestone birthday, so it was a big celebration. And I was in Cape Breton at the time, so my mom and I did a video that we sent along, and then we all participated as a family in a virtual party, which was fun. So I hope Susan is having a wonderful birthday. And last but certainly not least, one of my favorites, it is Anita's birthday today. And so, as I said, I'll be going over to Anita and Paul's this evening. We'll have some food, we'll have some wine. You know what, we keep it pretty simple. Good food, good wine, good people. Very blessed to have them both, but I'm really hoping that Anita has a very special birthday. To the best of my ability, I'll make sure she does. I'm bringing a special wine and, doing my part to make sure she has a great day and feels very appreciated and loved. And I know that Roxy and Paul are already on that, so I will be there in a little bit. Today is also Record Store Day, so if you had a chance to get to your local record shop, as the Bare Naked Ladies would say, I hope that you got to pick up something fun. I enjoy records, but I'm certainly not into them as much as my brother Bryce. He's a fanatic. He's very into vinyl, as is my friend Michelle. And I certainly noticed a difference listening, but I don't know quite all the distinctions that they would be familiar with. But I hope everyone had a great record day if it's something that you went out and participated in. I also wanted to send a shout out to Chris and Lynn Watson. And I met Chris and Lynn a few years ago when we went to Cuba. That's when I went with my friend Cheryl Chisholm. And that's when we met Tara and Michelle in PEI. And we met Chris and Lynn, and they live in Ontario, and they are new grandparents. It is their first grandchild, Avery Catherine, born on June 10th. So congratulations to all. I hope everyone's doing wonderful. She is a beauty. She looks like a beautiful baby, and I'm sure she's getting lots of attention right now, being the first grandchild. So congratulations again. So, I wanted to correct something. Yesterday, when I was talking about Davis Day, I think I said I mentioned it the day before. What I meant to say is I mentioned it the year before. I will also note, so you don't think I'm completely insensitive, that there is a baby crying in the background that I'm sure some of you have picked up on. And I'm hoping that he or she or they, that baby is okay. I'm sure they are. It just sounds like a baby that's crying some stuff out. But I didn't want you to think that I was not noticing. And of course, now that I've mentioned it, the baby may have stopped crying. Always the way. So 2 other things I wanted to talk about today. Today is the 5-year anniversary of the shooting in the Pulse nightclub in the US. Unfortunately, this nightclub was targeted because members of the LGBTQ2SIA community frequented this nightclub, and we continue to see hate crimes against those populations, and this is Pride Month, so just sending out thoughts to everyone. I know that was a tough time for folks, and it continues to be. Unfortunately, hate crimes continue to happen within that population. So I'll talk a little bit more about different things during Pride Month because it's for the whole month of June. You do know, though, I've committed to speaking every day about something related to Indigenous History Month or related to Indigenous people. And today I wanted to highlight an amazing woman named Nora Bernard. And if you don't know about Nora, this is not Norma, Nora Bernard, Nora, Nora Bernard, my apologies. If you haven't heard of Nora, then I definitely would like you to learn more about her. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her, and I'll send you a link so you can learn about Nora. She was from the Millbrook First Nation, and she did spend time in the Shubenacadie Residential School. And she was a huge advocate for people getting compensation for residential schools. And I had this all ready to go, and of course, and I really do apologize because I had that all ready, and now I see what I had ready is not there anymore. And I'd like to read from what I had in front of me. I can go on memory, but I just don't want to forget anything. So I will, but I'm going to send the link. So Nora Bernard, when she was 9 years old, went to residential school, and she was there for 5 years. And when later in her life, again, she was a huge advocate, and she was part of putting together a suit against the government for the way people were treated in residential schools, and it later became a class action suit, and she was the one that started it, and other provinces joined on. And again, I'm going by memory, so when you look at the link, if I haven't gotten anything quite right, the point is that Nora was a tireless advocate, someone who herself was in a residential school and experienced trauma, but she spent a lot of her life fighting against that and ensuring that people got adequate compensation. And indeed, well, whether or not anyone could ever get adequate compensation, that's probably not quite correct, but compensation. And compensation did come, but unfortunately Nora passed away, I believe, in 2007. And so I would really urge you to learn more about Nora Bernard. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of others. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.